Hello, I'm going to help you know today how to make a Google Cloud assignment. Google Cloud assignments are really nice if you have Google Documents that you've used with students before and want to put those into Canvas. A Google Cloud assignment is a really great way to give those assignments to students. It puts the assignment into their Google Drive, and each time they click on it, it takes them to that new document rather than making a new instance of that document in their Google Drive. So they'll just have the one copy that they can work on. So if you want to make a Google Cloud assignment, the first thing you do is you've got to create an assignment. So in a module, you can click on the plus button. You can say you want an assignment. It's a new assignment, and I'm going to call this my favorite animal. And then you add the assignment. So there that assignment sits in this module. Now the assignment is blank. It doesn't have anything in there yet. So if you click on the assignment, it opens that up and you can start editing that. So you come up here, you click edit, and this is where you can give details about the assignment as well as link it to that Google Doc. So or that Google Doc or any Google item. So let's say that you have instructions here that you want your students to create a slideshow about your favorite animal. And you could go on and you could give details about what you wanted to have them put into this assignment, aspects of the assignment that you want. And then you might also put in another little instruction that says, click on the Google Cloud assignment to get the Google Slides template for your slideshow. Something like that. Okay, then down here in the settings, this is where you're going to connect it to the Google document that you have created. So you have all of these settings. You can tell how many points you want this worth, if you want to put it in a certain assignment group, how you want to have the score show. You can click whether you not want this to count toward the final grade. Right here, this is how you're going to tell it to do a Google Cloud assignment. Under submission type, you need to click external tool, and then you need to find the external tool that is Google Cloud assignment. So you come down here till you find Google Cloud assignment. What this does is it links to your Google Drive. Now, one trick about the Google Cloud assignments, those assignments that you're giving to your students have to be in your drive. They can't be in a shared drive unless Canvas has fixed that recently. So somewhere I have Canvas tutorials. Where'd it go? Canvas tutorials. And I made a template that I'll show you what I did in just a minute that is just a slideshow about my favorite animal. You click submit and then select, and what that does is that brings this Google Cloud assignment up into the assignment that I'll show you in a minute. You can say how many times you'd like your students to be able to submit. If you have it at unlimited, they can submit their assignment once, and then if you give them feedback, hey, you forgot to finish up this slide about this or this part of this Google Doc, they can go back in and fix that. And then you can, right here you can decide if you want to sync it to PowerSchool or not. If you click this, there are some other steps that you'd need to do. You'd need to look for information in the modules of this course to find one that talks about grade passback, to find out how that works. It's a really great feature, but there are a couple of steps you have to follow. And then you can decide if you assign this to all of your students, or if you want to just assign it to a few students or a certain section of your students. You can specialize this here. You can define who you want to have the assignment. You can set a due date or availability dates. Then go ahead and save. And what this should do is it'll bring up this Google Cloud assignment, and it'll have a little PDF, well, a little preview of this. I found that it's a little bit clunky you're supposed to be able to type in this thing within Canvas. I found it's a little clunky there. So if you just click on my favorite animal there, that'll take them out to the assignment. Now, the first time that students do this, they have to authorize Canvas to connect to their Google Drive, and so they have to allow, but they only have to do that one time. So they go ahead and allow Canvas to get to their Google Drive, and then it will connect. They can go into this. I've set up just a template of what, maybe some slides that you want the students to complete or something like this. This doesn't have to be a slideshow. It could be a Google Doc. It could be a spreadsheet. It could be any of those Google items that you could build in your Drive. Now, one thing you want to make sure that your settings are right. So be sure that you hit share, and you need to make this anyone on the internet with this link can view. If you have this so that anyone somewhere if it's Provo City School District, be careful with that one, because if they have the stu.provo.edu extension on their Gmail, rather than provo.edu, sometimes that doesn't work. So I just keep it anyone with the link can get to it, and then it doesn't put restrictions that you can run into problems there. So make sure that sharing is on, and you want it to be view only. You don't want them to edit your copy. When they are done with the assignment, under student view, it'll have a submit button. They hit submit, and then that pushes them to their Google Drive, where they have to go and find their assignment that they select to upload, and they have to upload it as a Google Doc. Hopefully this helps you know how to use Google Cloud assignments. I think it's really handy because it's a nice way to distribute Google documents to students. They can submit back to you, and you don't have to have them do file, make a copy within their own Google Drive. It just pushes it straight into their Google Drive.